Imagine a story so old it predates the Bible, the Iliad, and the Odyssey, a tale that has fascinated scholars, historians, and enthusiasts alike. Welcome to the Epic of Gilgamesh. This epic is a gem from the cradle of civilization, Mesopotamia, and stands as the earliest known piece of literature in human history. Its age alone is a testament to its profound cultural significance. It's a window into the ancient world, filled with gods, heroes, and timeless human struggles. At the heart of this tale is Gilgamesh, the king of Uruk. He's not just a king, but a hero, a man of extraordinary strength and ambition. He's a figure larger than life, yet deeply human, with all the strengths and flaws that come with it. But who was Gilgamesh, and what made his story so timeless? Let's delve into the heart of this ancient epic. Gilgamesh was a mighty king, but his arrogance and tyranny led the gods to create a counterbalance, a wild man named Enkidu. Born of the wilderness, Enkidu was as untamed as the land itself. Yet his encounter with the mighty king led to an unexpected alliance, a bond of friendship that would become the stuff of legends. Together, Gilgamesh and Enkidu embarked on grand adventures, their friendship growing stronger with each passing day. They faced mythical beasts, scaled great mountains, and their names echoed in the halls of ancient Mesopotamia. But as they reveled in their exploits, a shadow loomed on the horizon, the shadow of mortality. The death of Enkidu struck like a storm, leaving Gilgamesh bereft and alone. The loss of his wild companion, his dear friend, was a blow that shook the mighty king. Enkidu's death shakes Gilgamesh to his core, awakening in him a fear of his mortality and setting him on a quest for eternal life. Now alone, Gilgamesh embarks on the greatest adventure of his life, a journey that takes him to the ends of the earth and beyond in search of immortality. Determined and undeterred, the mighty Gilgamesh sets out on a perilous journey, leaving behind the comforts of his kingdom. His destination, the abode of Utnapishtim, the only human ever granted the gift of immortality by the gods. The road is not easy, challenging him with rugged terrains and monstrous beasts, but Gilgamesh, driven by the grief of his friend's death and the fear of his own mortality, persists. He traverses scorching deserts, crosses roaring rivers, and scales the highest mountains. Every hardship faced, every obstacle overcome strengthens his resolve. The quest for immortality becomes his only purpose, his only desire. Every step forward brings him closer to Utnapishtim, and with him, the promise of eternity. Finally, after what seems like an eternity itself, Gilgamesh stands before Utnapishtim. His heart pounds with anticipation, his eyes gleam with hope. He has come so far, endured so much. Surely Utnapishtim would share the secret to eternal life. But Utnapishtim, wise and ancient, looks upon the weary king with a gaze filled with understanding and sorrow. He tells Gilgamesh of the great flood, his survival, and the gods' decision to grant him immortality. He reveals that his eternal life was not a fruit of a quest, not a reward for heroism, but a gift, a divine whim. Utnapishtim's words weigh heavy on Gilgamesh. The realization dawns upon him. The immortality he sought so desperately, the eternal life he dreamed of, was not his to claim. It was not a prize to be won, but a gift to be given. Utnapishtim reveals to Gilgamesh that the secret to his immortality was a gift from the gods, not something that could be sought or earned. The king's quest ends, not with the triumph of immortality, but with the profound understanding of human mortality, the inevitability of the end. His journey, it seems, was not in vain after all. Disappointed but wiser, Gilgamesh returns to Uruk, where he finally accepts his mortality and resolves to be a better king. The journey for eternal life had been fraught with trials and tribulations, but it was in the acceptance of his own fleeting existence that Gilgamesh found true wisdom. This once proud and arrogant leader was humbled by the realization that he could not cheat death. This acceptance, however, did not lead to despair. Instead, it ignited in Gilgamesh a newfound respect for his duties as king, a role he had previously taken for granted. He understood that his time was limited and thus should be spent in service to his people, making their lives better. In this way, Gilgamesh's quest for immortality transformed him. It taught him to value the transient nature of life and to leave an enduring legacy through his deeds and actions. The Epic of Gilgamesh teaches us that while we cannot escape death, we can strive to live meaningful, impactful lives. And that, in its own way, is a form of immortality.